The room fell silent, a suffocating hush that swallowed the clink of wine glasses and the murmur of laughter. My wife, Lena, stood at the center of our crowded living room, her cheeks flushed from too much Merlot, her eyes glinting with a reckless spark. "Oh, come on," she said, her voice a playful lilt that didn't match the knife she was about to plunge into my chest. "I told Jake I need a new husband who can keep up with me." The words hung in the air, a cruel jest that drew nervous chuckles from our friends. But when her gaze flicked to Jake, our charming neighbor standing too close to her, his smile too knowing, something inside me fractured. "I'm Tom and I've loved Lena for 12 years. We built a life together. A cozy house with creaky floors, a garden she tended with obsessive care, and dreams of kids we'd raise someday. I thought I knew her. Every laugh line, every late-night whisper, every secret she'd shared under the glow of our bedroom lamp. But that night, as her joke landed like a grenade, I saw a stranger wearing my wife's face. The party resumed, voices buzzing, but I couldn't move. My heart thudded, heavy and slow, as if it knew something my mind hadn't yet grasped. The next morning, Lena was all apologies. "Tom, it was a stupid joke," she said, stirring her coffee, her eyes avoiding mine. "You know I didn't mean it." Her voice was soft, the one she used when she wanted to smooth things over. But there was a tremor in it, a crack I couldn't unhear. I wanted to believe her. God, I did. I'd spent years trusting her, building my world around her. But Jake's smirk, the way his hand had brushed her arm as he laughed, it gnawed at me, a splinter I couldn't pull out. I started noticing things. Small things at first. Her phone always face down now. The way she'd linger in the garden, texting furiously, then slip the phone into her pocket when I approached. Late nights at work. Though her office was dark when I drove by once, unable to stop myself. Each clue was a pinprick, sharp and cumulative, until I couldn't breathe without feeling them. I didn't want to be that guy, the paranoid husband snooping, doubting. But love makes you desperate, doesn't it? It makes you cling to someone even as they slip through your fingers. One evening I couldn't take it anymore. Lena was in the shower, her phone on the kitchen counter unguarded. My hand shook as I picked it up. Her passcode, our anniversary, unlocked it easily, and I hated how that small trust mocked me. I opened her messages. There was a thread with Jake. My vision blurred as I scrolled. "Miss you already," he'd written last night. "Can't wait to see you again." Her reply, "Soon. I promise." Emojis, hearts, winks, things she hadn't sent me in years. Further up, photos. Her in a dress I didn't recognize, laughing in a bar I'd never been to. Him, his arm around her, his lips too close to her ear. The phone slipped from my hand, clattering on the counter. The shower stopped and I heard her humming, oblivious. I wanted to scream, to smash something, to make her feel the jagged edges of what she'd done. But when she stepped into the kitchen, towel-wrapped, her smile faltered at my expression. "Tom? What's wrong?" I held up the phone, my voice barely a whisper. "How long, Lena?" Her face crumpled, but not with guilt, with defiance. "You went through my phone?" she snapped, as if I was the one who'd betrayed her. "You don't trust me?" "Don't," I said, my voice breaking. "Don't turn this on me. I saw everything. Jake. The messages. The pictures." My chest ached like my heart was tearing itself apart. "How could you?" She sank into a chair, her hands covering her face. For a moment I thought she'd cry, beg, explain. But when she looked up, her eyes were cold, distant. "It just happened," she said. "I didn't plan it. Jake, he listens to me, Tom. He sees me. You've been so busy with work, with your own world. I felt invisible." Her words were a slap. Invisible? I'd spent years loving her, planning our future, swallowing my own doubts to keep her happy. "So you cheated?" I said, my voice rising. "You threw us away because you felt invisible?" "I didn't throw us away," she shouted, standing now, her towel slipping. "I still love you. I needed more." "More?" I laughed, bitter and hollow. "You needed him? The guy who's been sniffing around our marriage like a vulture? You let him in, Lena. You chose him." She didn't answer. That silence, it was worse than any confession. It was the moment I knew we were done. Not because I couldn't forgive her. I might have if she'd fought for us. But because she didn't. She stood there, eyes on the floor, and I saw the truth. She'd already let go. The days that followed were a blur of pain. I moved into the guest room, unable to sleep in our bed. Every creak of the house, every scent of her perfume, was a reminder of what I'd lost. I replayed her joke from the party, the way Jake's eyes had lingered on her. Had they been laughing at me? Had our friends known? The humiliation burned, but the heartbreak was worse. I'd loved her with everything I had, and it hadn't been enough. One night, I found her crying in the garden, her hands buried in the soil. "I'm sorry," she whispered when she saw me. "I didn't want to hurt you." For a moment I saw the Lena I'd married, vulnerable, human. I wanted to hold her, to fix us. But then I remembered Jake's messages, the lies she'd spun, and I couldn't. "I'm filing for divorce," I said, my voice steady despite the storm inside me. Her sob was sharp, but she didn't argue. Maybe she knew, like I did, that love couldn't survive this kind of betrayal. I left the house that week, renting a small apartment that smelled of stale paint. The emptiness was unbearable, but it was honest. No more lies, no more pretending. I kept her phone messages, those screenshots, a digital scar I couldn't delete. They reminded me why I had to walk away. The last time I saw Lena was at the lawyer's office. She looked tired, her eyes red, but still beautiful. She signed the papers without a word, and as I walked out, I felt the weight of 12 years lift and crush me all at once. I'd loved her, trusted her, built my life around her. And she'd shattered it with a joke, a glance, a choice. Driving away, I let the tears come. Not for her, but for me, for the man I'd been, the one who believed love was enough. I didn't know who I'd become without her, but I knew one thing. I'd never let anyone break me like that again.